you didn't help me with your phone? Okay. All right. Yes, welcome, guys. Welcome. So still today we're going to do something else and something that is very, very interesting. So guys, I would like you to give me your time so that we can do this together. And if possible, let's try to get the other phone. So today I'm going to take you through in our tutorial, and it's going to be very, very simple. And this is going to be how to start your temporary dreadlocks. How to start your temporary dreadlocks. So yes, you're most welcome. Those ones who are just joining, I would like us to tap on the screen so that we can do this together. I'm not going to take a lot of your time, but at least I'm going to try to make sure that we learn how to do these kind of dreadlocks. They're very, very simple. And if you're still new here, I would like you guys to make it a point by clicking on the red button, ringing the bell, so that you'll be the first one to watch all the videos that we be uploading every week. Yes, so that's what we're going to do. Oh yes, sorry. Oh, I thought like you're bringing the other one from. So those are the things that we're going to look at today, the temporary dreadlocks, and of course this is our hook, the one that we're going to be doing. I'm just waiting for other people to join, and then we can see how we can continue to do our things, okay? Let me try to do here something, and we see, just right here, Maurice. Thought you don't know that name. Okay. So I'm just waiting for some people to join, and then we can start together. You can see, let's try to tap on the screen so that we can start together. Yes, so that we can start together. Of course. Now I think others are going to find us. Let's start with those ones who have just joined us. Others will just. So I would like you guys, like, if you have any question that you will want to ask, please feel free to ask me, and if possible, you just write it in the comment section. I'm trying to get the phone here so that I can be seeing what you're trying to ask. Yes, we're going to see something that is very interesting, the extended dreadlocks. And I've been telling you that when it comes to extended dreadlocks, they're temporary dreadlocks, they are temporary. So it means anytime you feel like removing the hair, feel free, you can always unlock the hair. And it is just faster. You just unlock it as soon as possible. Okay, so hello everyone. I think now we're okay, we're good to go. Those ones, so I would like you to type something like those ones who are very far. Just type that you tell me where you're watching this video from, and please just keep clicking on that red button and keep liking the message. So let's start. Before we go forward, first and foremost, when we're trying to do these the extended dreadlocks, we always need to first see our hair texture, because it is very, very important. The hair texture is always very, very important. When our hair is very thick, we just know that there's the way we are going to lock. And if the hair is very fine like this one, still the locking is always different. So now, when the hair is fine, it means the locking is going to be different, and when it is thick, it's also going to be different. Now we have two types of locking, and I will call it the V locking and then the cross locking. So the cross locking I'm going to be showing you is when you cross, and then the V locking is just when you lock once. So all those methods applies on the different types of hair texture, of course, the hair texture. Now, when we are doing the dreadlocks, of course, there are some things that we need to have. One is the hook, and another thing is the molding gel. The molding gel, then plus our kinky. I had it here. I had the molding gel, I'd come with it. Some molding gel, I'd come with it, is there. Okay. So, yes, the molding gel, and then we got the kinky also, the one that we are going to be using. So that one is also very important. Now, the molding gel is this one, and most of the times I wouldn't say it's only the molding gel. You can use any other gel that you feel like using. But for now, we're going to be using this one because what I have. And then another thing is the hair we're going to use. Of course, this is kinky, Afro kinky from Darling. I don't know where you are, what kind of kinky you have. So this is what we have here, and we just have to do it this way. Yes, hello, hello JKs, hello, thanks so much for joining. Please, let's try to keep clicking on that heart, red heart, so that we can, others can find us, because this is very, very interesting and we need to learn. So now this is our kinky that we are going to be using, and this is how it looks. Now, as we're starting, the way I told you, it is going to be with, according to the hair extension, the hair type we're going to use. Now, when you try to look at her hair here, it is not that thick and it is not very, very fine. It is just there in the middle, just in the middle. But first and foremost, always this down hair is always soft. That one we know. So the more you come this side, more it becomes thick. So now it means down here we might use the cross locking, but still it depends. Now, why are we using that? It's just the cross locking is going to help us on the fine hair. Fine hair, I mean the soft hair. You understand? So, okay, which size of the hook is good? Yeah, most of the times it depends, because when you have, you might be having like, it starts from color 0, 2, 4, 8 and above. So the lower the number, the bigger this. But to those ones who would want to, at least the medium one, you should always have number 4, because that is what I always use, number 4. But still, it also depends on it depends on the hair. If the hair is very thick, you have to, if the hair is thick, you use something like number 2. Number 2 can be okay, or number 0 if the hair is very thick. And now if you find like the hair is fine, like very fine, you might use number 10 or like number 12, or even number 8 can be okay. But for that medium hair, you can use number 4. It is very, very nice. So for now, we are going to be using number 4 because her hair is just medium. But like, as I've told you, that this one that is down shows that this is always soft. This is already, no matter how thick your hair is, but the first one, the first line is always soft. So now let's start by adding our molding gel. And guys, I would like your questions, because yes, whenever you ask, I make sure that I answer you and we continue with our learning. So now, to those one, here it is always difficult for people to lock, and it's according to the size that you're going to do. So locking is always like you just roll, but rolling is not like just rolling this in the middle. You just have to roll it going down, just like this, okay? Going down. So when going down this way, the way I've told you, we are going to use the cross locking, and this is 1 and twice, okay? That is how you do that. So the cross locking is 1 and then down. That's how you do it. And I will also show you the V locking. So the cross locking, let's first do it, because this is fine hair down here, and we need to see how this one looks like. You just have to do this side, and then you come back on top, just like that. Then we do it again this way, and then we go upwards, and then, so this is the cross locking that I'm talking about right now. So we continue doing that. And please, if you have questions, you can keep on asking, because it is going to help us. And don't forget to like the video. So you do that, and then we lock down. I want us to first lock this first line so that we understand something that I'm trying to say. So we do the same thing, and here it is down, and then we lock up. So the same thing here, we do this, and then this is the cross locking. Now, when we're done with this, there is something that I want you to understand before we go far. We always say that dreadlocks are very painful, but we don't understand why they're painful. So, first and foremost, like, you find most people, when they use this cross locking, sometimes they use it even on thick hair. But once you do it on thick hair, you will find that it will be firm, like it will be like down. But when you try to look at this, it is not that tight. If I try to pass even my hook, you can see, try to look here. I want to zoom up to here. You can see like there is that space, okay? So this space helps us to add in the extension, and then after we lock once. I always wonder why people lock like 2 times, 3 times. That is very bad. It's not good. Like, you find someone locking like 2 times, 3, 4 times, even before adding the extension. So it means by the time you're going to add on the extension, still you're going to lock again. Now, when you lock again, that means we are locking like 6 times, and that is locking only the hair. Now, that is, for me, when I'm counting, if this person is going to remove this hair, or the next time when this person is going to do the repair, this would have been a lot of lockings, and yet we are saying it is something that is temporary. So we need to be very careful when it comes to locking. So now you have seen I've just made it twice, and then when I add in the extension, and after doing my dread, I'm going to lock also once, so that I make sure that those are 3 times. But you find someone's locking just like that, like 10 times. So by the times you lock that hair only, and then you add in the extension, you'll find like you don't have that space for this extension to pass through. So we always need to remain with that, with this space to add in our hair extension. And then another thing is, we need to understand like the size of the box, the size of this lock should be equivalent to the extension that I'm going to add on. Most of the times our hair breaks just because you find someone like on this lock, you find someone is adding a bigger extension. That is very, very wrong. If you add a big extension, this lock, it means by the time this person is going to do the repair, and after the repair, she does the washing, or to stay with this hair for the whole year. That will be that long time. It will be a long period of time for this hair to hold that kind of an extension. So most of the times we always have to add on the extension that we know it is going to it is equivalent to this hair. Like this hair can hold it for all that long. You understand? That's why most of the time the dreads that are already made, sometimes it becomes hard when you're trying to do it on fine hair. You get it? Because they're always the same size. So now when you try to add it on the fine hair, you will find maybe there are those people who don't know like how heavy is that extension. Then you just add it on this small lock, then it cannot hold it. So we need to understand that. Now, as we're going to start our locking, I told you these are the extended dreadlocks that we are doing right now. If after we have done this, you can see how this one looks here, and I'm going to bring my locking like this. Okay, like this. Okay, then after that I try to make sure I do this. This is something very simple. So you can see my extension is passing through very well, and then we're going to start doing the lock. Now when I do that, I try to, you see our hair is still here. Now I try to backcomb my kinky to make that soft and that natural look, because our dreads, whenever we do it, the more it grows, the more it looks natural. and that's why for me, sometimes I don't call my dreads to be like these other dreads, because mine are mine. So if there are a question, as Nigeria, some okay. That is room is so beautiful. Thank you so much. Now let's continue. So after doing that, I'm going to start locking. So now when I'm locking, I'm just going to use our hair, and this one is going to pass through like this, then upwards. I do it this way, and we do it this way. I always do my temporary extended dreadlocks like this, so that when it comes to undreading them, it becomes very simple for me. And since we always have these people who always want to unlock them themselves, so this is always good for me, for them to unlock it. So this is how you do. You do upwards, just like this, and then I think we can zoom it very well and we see it clearly. Just zoom for them so that they see it clearly. This is how we do it. See? So that backcombing helped me to get this remaining hair here, so that when I try to lock them inside, they try to make this lock to look very natural. But always temporary dreads, temporary dreadlocks, sometimes we mistake them. You find everyone thinks theirs are right, but all in all, if something is temporary, if it's temporary dreadlocks, just know that's how it is. So as we continue, as we reach here, of course we have to, we are reaching on the other tips. We have reached at the end. Now, reaching at the end, this is how and why we say that dreads are painful. Now, when I reach at the end, the way I told you that according, you saw me when I had locked 2 times, and you can see my my lock is now here. So before I lock back here, I'm going to come and I bring my hook once, and then I lock it again down here. So when you're trying to lock, try to put the thumbnail here. You need to press here so that you don't bring any tension. You press here as you're pulling it this way. So here it's already done and it is out. You can see. Now it's just locked once and it is already firm. Now after all that, you come back here on top. Okay, you come back here on top. You have to fix this. Then fixing this one, you go, you see, you go down here and then you bring this back. And I would like to tell you guys, those ones who would want to have still the online courses on our website, yes, the link is in the description. Click on it. It's going to take you through there, and then you choose any course that you'd want to do. So now here it is done, and my dread, this is how it is going to look like. So before we go far, let's first see what is the V locking that I'm trying to talk about, and then we shall come back and I show you that unlocking it, it is very, very easy, because that is why I lock it this way, to be very simple for you to unlock it. You can lock it yourself, or even if you're near someone else, can always unlock it after all that time. You can see how soft it is. It is not, I don't need to use the hot water to make it soft, because it is already soft. Now, let's, someone is asking, can temporary dreadlocks be done on fine hair too? Yes, I've tried to explain that. It can really be done on fine hair very, very well. But as I've explained, that it can be like that as long as someone who is locking makes it perfectly. You understand? And that's why we use the cross locking. Yes, but it is very, very easy, and I always even recommend it to kids. Uh, Changed your mind, Naira? Okay. Now, if there is any other question, I can have you dealt with clients with alopecia? Yes, please. Yes, please. I have. What I'm trying to say, if I think those ones who have started with me, you have seen what I was trying to do, and there is nothing that is causing any tension here. There is nothing. So now let's try to look at the V locking. This one, as I had explained, that this one works on the thick hair. You understand? Okay. If there's any other question, let me see. Someone else is asking. Okay. How long your hair have to be to say only natural hair dread? How long your hair have to be to start only natural dread? No, natural dread, can it be done on straight hair? Very possible. Very possible. Not only natural hair. It can be done on. How long? Of course, for natural hair, for natural dreadlocks, it is easy. Even if you have this short, you can start your natural dreadlocks. It is just depending on how you have started it. Because there are those that are just coiling, and then others, you just use the back combing method. So now, let's go to the next method, and this is the V locking. Okay? The V locking. I'm just trying to say the method, because I've told you now, like here, always this side, this hair is always also soft, the one that is here. Here, this is always soft. It is not like this one in the middle. Here it's always soft. So of course also we can apply we can still apply sorry, the cross locking. Okay, this one, and then you go upwards like that. Okay, then here this one is thick. Okay, and once it's thick, this one we are not going to do 2 times, we're just going to do once. And I will explain why we always have to lock it once, because when you try to do it twice, I'm going to let's do it once and see then the one of twice. Okay, because now here we are on the thick hair. Now when I do that, I just bring it this way and I lock once. Now when I lock once, you can see it is already down. And this one is because the hair was thick. Okay, it is already okay, but still there is that space for my extension to go through. But now if I try to use the other same method, locking it, or the cross locking, the way I was telling you, that here I'm in the middle. Okay, so if I try to use the other one, the cross, this is once and then twice. Okay, now here you're going to see the difference. Now here the difference is, try to zoom up here. Here the difference is that this one is very tight. This one is very tight, but you can see this one, it is not very tight. I'm still having the space, but on this one it is, you see, it is very tight. So you'd find like someone is applying the same method from down, just doing the twice. I believe that you've been seeing like those ones who do it 2 times, 4 times, like from down, and it's the same thing they bring up here. But me, I would advise you, like, learn how to use this, because now when we lock this once, it means when we add in our hair extension like this, if we add in our hair extension, it is also not going to be, we are not going to overlock the hair, since we want our hair to not to look like natural dreads. Okay, we want it to look to stay temporarily. Now I pass this here and then I do it like the other way. Okay, this one is also one of our courses that we're having. Then we have to bring the back comb and then we start doing this. Okay, so after doing that, until you reach at the size that you want. Okay, so after, I'm going to show you how you can unbraid this as soon as possible. So this is our hair, we're going to hold it and we do the same thing. Those who have just joined, please, you can tell me where you're watching this video from, because I'll be happy whenever I see you guys. Yes, and you can keep on tapping the screen so that maybe others can also see what we're doing. So you can see I'm just adding the hair inside the kinky, and trust me, this hair can also last for a year, you understand, as long as you keep doing the repair at the right time. So most of the times you find someone has said with the dreads like 6 months without repair. Trust me, when it is temporary dreadlocks, you don't need to spend all that time without doing repair. Yes, if you know that your hair grows faster, it is better at least every like 3 months. Yes, 3 months you try to do the repair. Yeah, that one will protect your hair very, very well. Now, as I continue here, this is what I'm doing. And after we are reaching at the top, as I've told you that we have to show you how to unbraid this hair. I will have to show you how to unbraid it. Yes, so after we're done with that, reaching at the tips. Thank you, those ones who are liking. Still now we are here. Some question? Someone is asking, okay. Even soft kink can be used, soft kinky. Of course, I was using soft kink. It depends. Those ones who have soft kinky, it depends. How? I'm from Uganda, currently in Saudi Arabia, interested to be a student, please. No problem, I'm there to teach you. How many hours does the client need to sit on this chair? Of course, we have the whole team. We have the team, and we always play it like 3 people, so it takes like probably according to the height. Guys, if you come and you need something that is very, very long up to down, trust me, that is going to be it takes a lot of time. So the shorter time it takes. If it is very long, still it is going to be very, very long. Yes, please. Is this style good for weak hair? Probably, I would say yes, it is very, very nice for this hair. And Nazareth watching from States, thank you so much. I'm watching from just, oh, wow. LEC, thank you so much. Thanks for teaching us your technique. Yes, you're most welcome. I also love this. I also love it. Now, remember this, we locked once, those ones who were following me, and I was trying to tell you that the person who was asking about the time, the more longer, the longer time it takes if it is long. But if it is short, like this normal dress, like holding a puff and to reaches here, that one takes a little time, at least 4 to 5 hours. 4 hours to 5. Because sometimes we are 3 people, 4 people. You find it takes like 5 hours if it is very long. But the short one, 3 to 4 hours. You get it? So now that's how it is. But we always start it from down like the way you have seen here. I don't have like those ones who are already made. No, we already started from down. Because that one helps us, like if the hair is fine, because there's some person who was asking about those ones with the alopecia stage. Yes, those ones in the alopecia state. Still, you have to look at her hair the way I was trying to look at hers. You look at her hair, and it is about the locking you have done. Of course, for them, we can always reduce on the dread. It shouldn't be that big because we're trying to the weight to favor her hair. You understand? So we always have to manage that. Now let's get back to this, our lock, our last lock, because I told you that we also need to know how to unlock it. So you can see we locked once, and it's the same thing. After I've added my extension, I'm going to come back like this. Of course, I still have the space. I pass my dread. As I told you, when you reach here, please try to bring your thumbnail, because you cannot just pull it, or you cannot just touch here and you pull it. That is it is hard and it is harsh. It is not good. Others you can touch here, but even touching here, it is not okay. But just try to hold here, because when you hold here, you're trying to push this the scalp inside to create another hole, another space for this thing to pass through. So as you're massaging it this way, can you zoom it very well? Okay, just this way, you try to zoom in, like, you see, it is not like it is hard to pass through, but I'm trying to show you that when you press here and then you just lock it this way, you see. Now we have just locked it once and it is out. Okay, so this one, after doing that, of course we have to come back here on the tips and we lock this up so that we are done with our locking. So all these those ones who have weak hair, you can always have these dreads. It is very nice. And of course, this dread, I designed it to those ones who feel like we have those people have trauma when it comes on these dreadlocks. Most people, they think it is painful, but it is just according to how they look at the first place. Now, when you try to look at this, according to what we've been doing, you can see that it is too soft. It is too soft, very soft. It's not like you have to first add in it to add hot water. No, it's just there and then it is soft. So this is how this dread looks like. And now the question that they always ask, can they be and can you always unplay it yourself? As you've been seeing, I've been using the hair to pass through this hair extension, and that is the hair that you can always see and remove as I'm going to show you. Let me try to ask if there is any question. Is this style good for Ikea? Yes, please. Someone who want locks, is it easy to manage big locks or micro locks? As someone who have want locks, is it easy to manage big locks? Easy to manage big locks, and sometimes you might do big locks and then they overpack it. That is something else. But if they are big locks and then you space them in the way that they're comfortable, that is good. Because I don't think that everyone is going to love this. No, others are going to love them big, and others can love them look smaller. So it is just according to how they space them. Me, the only thing that I always condemn is that when someone adds a lot of it on the head. So because when you overpack and it is big, it means you're going to hold a small, the hair is going to be small, and then you add on a bigger extension. Now if you add on a bigger extension, that is going to, it might bring that heavy thing. This person is going to stay with this thread for the whole year. Okay, so when you try to count there, it is not okay. Now they get heavy in due to time as well. No, 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 no. Of course, this one, trust me, the more they grow, the more they become light. Because as you wash them, they keep on. Right now, you can see they are really heavy. Now, when you wash and keep on doing all those, they become lighter. That's what I can tell you. Watching from Qatar, thank you so much. Now, let's try to see how you can remove these dreadlocks. Where can I get that hair from? Where are you right now? Micro locks will take 3 days. Oh, sorry, those are very small. But even those who do micro locks, as long as the labor is allowed, like you have like 3 people, they can always do it at first. You're in London. Yes, this hair can be, we can send it to you, you can have it, or if not possible, you can go on their website, and that is www.darlinguganda. Darling Uganda, and get that hair, they can send it to you. But still, if you want it, I can also deliver it to you. Now, let's get back to see how easy to remove these, our extended dreadlocks. The way I've told you that we have to look at the hair where it was, and this is what, and this, yes, please. Any other question? Can you please explain to me why you haven't straightened or hot combed her hair? No, no. Of course, uh, the hair that I'm going to do is only here. I'm not going to temper with this. So we were trying to learn, and this is already straight. Okay. Yeah, but of course, if you're going to dreadlock it, you can also first blow dry. That one is advisable. It is not bad. But just because of this one, it was already blow dried. I've not tempered with this. Okay, I think I've answered you very well. Now let's try to remove this. As I told you, we have been seeing how it was, and I can see that my hair is stopping like here. My hair is stopping like here. So it's where I'm going to come and I click it out. Just like this. Just come as you're removing it. This way. You can use the hands this way. You remove it. You remove it. Trust me, our dreads, the more it stays, the more it looks natural. And I think those ones who have ever tried these dreadlocks, they can testify. They know how it feels, and the painless they feel. Yes, because me, I realize that most people fear doing dreadlocks because others think it's painful, you understand, and maybe others, because of time, think that it takes a lot of time. But yes, it can take a lot of time, but if you have the labor, like the people you're working with, of course, it can always takes as soon as possible you start. So after all this, you can see our hair is there, and then you just come and sorry, I would have to first get a scissor here. Let me first get scissor. This is kinky. This is kinky even if I just do it this way. Sorry, I was not with a scissor. Our hair is already here, so it is fine. Don't never mind this because this is just kinky. So after here, we just come and get our hair and we unbraid. Remember, we just locked twice, okay? So still, it is going to be easy for us for this hair to come out from the kink. And here we go. We are done with it. You see? So now, this is how easy these dreadlocks are. Very, very easy, just like that. Okay? This is how you have to do it. But please, those ones who are trying to learn how to lock these dreadlocks, you should always try to mind someone's hair texture, as I've explained. Yes, as I've explained. And I think we need to, we shall learn more about that. I think I should first also get someone with the fine hair, the weak hair, so that you can see how it is. And then that person who has got the straight laxed hair, and then you see how you can also lock that person. But trust me, it is always very, very easy to get this. And this is how it is. As I told you, our hair is already here, so there is nothing else we need. So I can just remove it here. Okay. So this is what I was trying to explain to you guys, that it is really very, very easy for you if you want to learn all these. Yes, the course, you just go right in the description and you will find the link of the Hair by Clippers Institute.com. It is going to take you through, and then you click on the course that you'd want to take. Maybe for these extended dreadlocks, we have the inwards, braiding is also there. So there's a lot of courses that you can take, and you also be a pro like me. So now for today, if you still have any question before we do something else, if there is a question that you'd love to ask me, please do, and you go far. Why are you not responding to me? Like, is it? Please, I don't have. I can't refuse to respond to you, my dear. Let me try. Can you do the style on wet hair? Wet hair. Oh, wet hair. Wet hair. I don't know. When the hair is wet, just wet hair. I'm not getting it, because now if it's wet hair when it is relaxed or when it is natural. Wet hair, just, or you mean when there is wet look in it? I'm sorry, I didn't get that question very well. Then is it good for kids? Very perfect, and I will show you one day when I'm trying to lock the kid, because there is nothing like causing tension here. Yes, I always plate it my daughter. So oh, you mean I mean fresh from water, and then you start locking it. um, oh yes. Oh, I think I mean fresh from water. No, 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 no. You have to first. The hair needs first dry. The hair needs first dry. Yes. Uh huh. Why did why did you get started in the hair business, and why natural hair? It's not only natural hair. I do all hair. I do all hair. Then Black Girl was asking, I have medium length natural hair. How much do I need to have dreads? Now, like these dreads that I'm doing, it is according to the height. Okay, it is according to the height. If you want it short, it is still the more it is short, the more the little money it is. If it is long, so we might say it starts from 200K and above, and that one in dollars, that is like how much? Can somebody help me? So it is 200K and above according to the height. Okay, if your hair is long, of course that's how it's going to be. Then how do you teach people outside Uganda? Yes, those ones have to go online. Those have to go online, and I've been trying to explain to you the courses are there on our website, and that is www.hairbyclippersinstitute.com. Of course, you can go there and choose the course of any that you want to. So I think I've answered most of your questions. Is there anyone? Jesus can heal what you're hiding. I don't know what I'm hiding. So guys, I think that's what I was trying to explain. But to those ones who always get scared to do dreads, it's just because we don't understand like our hair texture. But I've tried these extended dreads like on many people, those ones who have straight lax hair, those who have weak hair, and it comes out very nicely, just because I always make sure that according to the size of how like how weak is their hair, and then we just I just add the extension according to the size of their hair. So that's what we always do. Now, since we're done, this is what I was trying to show you guys, that please, if you want to know how to do all these, then it is always going to be very simple for you, and you will always have to follow me. So for our next live, and we talk about, maybe I'm going to bring someone with a straight lax hair, and then we see how we're supposed to look. But accordingly, you should always try to avoid overlocking the hair, since it is going to be temporarily. So overlocking makes the hair to lock more, and then remember when you're doing repair, you also keep on locking. So by the time you spend the whole year, that is now overlocking the hair. So we don't need to do that once we know this person is going to remove the hair. So please, as I want to thank everyone who have been with me ever since we started, and I think the question is that, what if you fold my hair while plaiting, because may have managed for short hair? No, I was meaning the dread. I was meaning the dread. Of course, even if it is short, it can hold puff. Of course, even if it's short, it can hold puff. I was not trying to say that if it is very, very short, like very short, an inch, but we start from that short that can hold that simple puff. So please Black girl, we are okay with you. So someone is asking when the next live. Of course, Saturday and Sunday it is not okay, but starting on Tuesday we shall be having another live. So I will be informing you. So we will have to look. We are going to look at those different types of braiding mostly, and let me not focus on the natural hair, because I've seen people telling me that maybe it is I'm specializing with natural hair only, but no, I deal with all hair type, even if you have a relaxed hair. So for now, this is what I got for you, but please try to understand when it comes to locking and when it comes to your weak hair, and maybe if you have thick hair. Mostly those ones who get pain are those ones with thick hair. So that one comes to the locking. If they lock your hair from the beginning, even without when they have not yet added the extension, and you start feeling the pain, just know that you're in danger. Just know that there is somehow, somewhere, there is tension that is on you. So you need to understand that. Then how much will cost for a medium size lock with no extension? When can I come and get my locks done? Like how much will cost for a medium size locks with no extension? Now, if it's that girl's hair is healthy. Yeah, thank you so much. Now, like with no extension. Now, if it's with no extension, of course, where your hair stops is where it will stop. It's where it will stop. Hey guys, I think I will have to leave. Are you going to post this? I came in late. Oh, sorry, Jones. Yes, it's going to be posted, and because there are a lot of things that you guys will need to learn. Yes, there are a lot of things that you need to learn. But I want to call upon those ones who have weak hair. Please don't get scared of plaiting this kind of dreadlocks. It is very easy and very simple to undread, and still even maintenance is very, very easy. You feel like it is really your natural hair. So for now, guys, I'm gonna be signing out, but may the Lord keep blessing you all. Thank you so much for those ones who have joined me today, and I hope the next time you also going to be with me. Let me see you next time, and let's keep the love. Much love and respect. I love you so much.